05.
Back on the show that's all about small business, jobs, and entrepreneurship. We are chatting with Brent Novoselsky, Vice President at GCG Financial. Brent, aside for your work at GCG, trying to demystify, decipher the Affordable Care Act and some of the other risk management areas of business, you are pretty involved in the community. Tell us about some of the causes you've been involved with since joining GCG and retiring from the NFL.
Well, one of the things that I've done is I've actually taken a very active hand in the NFL Players Association, trying to help our guys. And I was treasurer for a bunch of years. I recently took over as president of that organization. And it's a charitable-minded organization. We give out 2 scholarships a year, a boy and a girl, in the Chicagoland area, $3,000 a year for 4 years. And we also give out youth football equipment to needy teams, and that's been a lot of fun. So I've enjoyed that. And the other thing I do with the B'nai B'rith Sports Lodge is I was a winner back in the day. Back in 1984, I won the Sports Lodge scholarship, and I've given back to that. I've been the co-chair of that for about the last 10, 15 years or so. And we're right in the midst of that. We're right in the midst of actually today was the deadline to get applications in. And it's for Chicago area Jewish seniors in high school. They just have to have played a sport, varsity letter. You have to be a decent student. And it's basically a needs-based scholarship. We give out anywhere from $1,500 to $3,000 to $4,000, depending upon the dollars coming in and the amount of applicants we get.
Very impressive.
So we usually give out about 20, 25 scholarships a year on that, that's a lot of fun because you get to see the best and the brightest, and these kids are phenomenal.
That's impressive. So, Brent, I want to get your advice on something for a moment. You and I are friends. I know a number of your colleagues, former athletes that are now in business, and most are doing quite well in business, contributing to community, involved in business, whether an entrepreneur or helping entrepreneurs. It's really it's incredible to watch. Brent, you played, as we mentioned before, for the Vikings, for the Bears, and you had a great career. What lessons did you learn that, during your NFL career, did you think about getting into business? What sort of advice would you have for folks that are out there that are doing something different than maybe what they ever envisioned? And how did you get into business? What is the one secret recipe or formula that has really helped you be successful?
I think the biggest thing that helped me when I was playing in the NFL was the guys that I played behind. With the Bears, I played behind Emery Moorhead. And Emery, although he was in his last year, he was working already. He was working in something else. He was actually selling real estate. He would come in with a suit and a briefcase. And then when I went up to Minnesota, Steve Jordan was a working engineer. I mean, he actually was helping build the Target Center, which was their basketball stadium, when he was still playing. I mean, very smart guys. But the thing that they taught me was, look, this NFL career, it's short-lived. I mean, average career is 3 years. I more than doubled it. But the reality was you're going to be done playing at some point in your 20s, more than likely, or early 30s. And then you've got a whole life to live after that. So what are you going to do with after that? And for me, it was taking advantage of where I was and then using that as a springboard. So what I try to tell these guys that are playing now is, look, the NFL, it's not an end-all, be-all. It is for your career and your dreams and all that good stuff, and you go and you try to live that out, but you've got a whole life to live after that. So instead of just having your hand out and trying to make more money off the NFL when you retire, use the NFL as a springboard. And that's what I tell people that get into my business. No matter where you come from, everybody's got people that are interested in their walk of life and what they've done. So you got to utilize that to your best of your ability and take advantage of that and make sure that you're building up your human capital and people that you meet along the way, because those people that you've met in that situation can help you in your current situation. So it's all about networking. It's all about utilizing, those things that you learn. Obviously, playing football, and there is no better teacher in the world for the business world. It's, can you make a decision quickly? Can you work hard? Can you work in a team? Can you take a leadership role? All of these things that come to bear in the business world I've already experienced. People talk about, well, it's like getting military experience, and it is, except you're not going to get shot at or killed. But you're going to get that experience firsthand, and there's nothing better than a sport to emphasize that.
It's incredible. It's incredible to watch. This is as a non-sports major fan. What I love watching and learning from are people like you, Brent, and so many others, and in all of the different sports, and watching you guys make the transition and really teaching and staying involved, and not just going and saying, hey, it was an awesome career, and now what's next? But you're actually learning from the experience, and most importantly, teaching others, which is really incredible. So Brent Novoselsky, again, former NFL player and vice president at GCG Financial. I appreciate your time on the program. I guess go Panthers for you. I know some of our other listeners might be calling in momentarily. But, Brent, how can people get a hold of you if they want to learn more about, I guess, continue the conversation, whether it's about GCG, B'nai B'rith, NFL stuff? How can people reach you?
Absolutely. Just shoot me an email. It's just my name, which is very easy to spell. It's just it's Brent, Brent, Novoselsky, which is Novoselsky. It's simple. It's Novoselsky. And they can just hit me up on my my Gmail account. It's just at gmail.com. And whether it's about the NFL, PA stuff, we've got a golf outing coming up in July, or whether it's about the B'nai B'rith. As I said, we're just kind of closing down our application process on that, or if anybody out there.
Brent, you're involved in a lot of good stuff. So, again, get a hold of Brent Novoselsky. Appreciate your time on the program. Get Down to Business is powered by Tandem HR, and we've got a lot more advice for you after the break.
Hi there.